Well, here's something a little bit different. This was sent up by a very kind viewer down in darkest Devon, so thanks very much for that, Ashley. Yours is on its way. And you can see here that we're firmly in the late 60s. This has even got the little High Fidelity International badge on the end there. See if I can get this to zoom in. And there you are, just a bit out of focus, but there she is. And what this is a very, very basic FM radio receiver. It is a stereo one, and you can see here that you've got a very familiar looking Philips battery gauge, like you used to see on some of their early cassettes, or indeed that mini battery driven reel-to-reel thing, which you sometimes see on eBay, but be wary. There's an idler wheel in those that goes to goo, let alone belts. But here, of course, it's used to indicate signal strength. So if it's in the black, it's not too good. Red is better. In the green, you've got a good signal. And then if we come round a bit, you can see very, very basic. The only thing I'd have done different is to use two lights, one at each end to light it up. Got your power off on AFC to stop it drifting off the stations, and stereo mono for those hissy stations. Now, this only uses 3 watts, believe it or not, of electricity. And the reason is it hasn't got a built-in amplifier. This was designed to be plugged into one of the older record players. And looking at this one, you can see there's a 3-position switch here, and you can either have it set so it will play as a record player or play a tape deck, which would probably have been a reel-to-reel or possibly one of the early non-amplified ones with the same mechanism that my N2400's got in it. And then over here are indicating radio. The sound is actually quite good.
Helen Towner. I'm Sean Lay, and that's The World This Weekend. And this is BBC Radio 4. Does work expand to fill the time available for its completion? We'll explore Parkinson's law next this afternoon.
What are they on about?
Very nurtured, nourished by... And of course, the face of the 60s. She threw him this wonderful party, and the family took turns in making speeches.
If we go back and have a look at this little signal gauge.
To be there, like Ben Elton, who was in Australia, and Paul McCartney, who was
I zoom back in again.
States at the moment, and it was a very star-studded affair, I have to say. I mean, there were people like who did I see?
You'll see the needle swing back and forth as it picks up stations.
Charges. 2 men and a woman have been arrested on suspicion of murdering a man in Gloucester last night. Police
Gloucester? Good lord.
and found near Gloucester Park. Despite
Marvellous.
scaling-back operations, 80 British soldiers returned to an area of Afghanistan to take part in a major operation against the Taliban last month. The ministry...
I don't get all this. Look at all this chaos in Syria and Egypt. What's it got in common? Ragheads, that's what. They're best kept away from. That's Classic FM. Playing the 1812 Overture. I'm trying it a bit stronger. Yeah, very, very, very weak signal here. Probably because I'm fairly close to the sea. And although I do live up a hill, so global warming won't affect me too much. Ooh, that winds them up when you say that. Dries them up the wall. Nearly as much as that silly trampoline does upstairs. And yes, it is a trampoline, by the way. So it seems that all the smutty, sniggery schoolboy jokes were a bit premature. I have seen the beast. Yes. They're away at the moment. And I'm watering the plants and looking after the place, and I have seen the beast. Yes. Shame I can't loosen a few sprigs. Anyway, thought you might like a little look at this. I think it's a 927, the model, yeah, GF 927. So, very, very basic, but a nice addition. And, well, you might be seeing something of what I've sent Ashley Cox. You never know, or he might keep it to himself. See you soon.